All right, we are live. What's going on, everyone? Chris with Journals, Comments, and Pop Culture. It is Friday. This is Friday Night Live. As always, when I do a Whatnot live sale on Fridays, I have a special Friday Night Live. We focus on the segment, The Whole Truth and Nothing But the Truth, which is basically a segment that involves you all asking me any types of questions that you like, and I have to answer them completely 100% truthfully. So welcome everyone. Of course, we got a couple of things to discuss, to go over. I have a short show tonight because in 30 minutes I will be going live on Whatnot. That link is below if you guys want to hit me up there. Follow me on the Whatnot app, and we have an awesome live sale to get to. But first, I want to welcome everyone that is here hanging out already. X11, what's going on? Saw Marshall, you're next. What's going on, Wes? We got SAJ 1913 and Dale. What's going on, Dale? Tony's in the house. Let's see. Dale, Tony. We got Shadow Rat. What's going on, Shadow Rat? Gwem. What's up, Gwem? We got Bottom Tier, Matt Stash, Lowbrow. Thanks for the couple of buy it now purchases. Thank you so much. Pedro. What's going on, Pedro? Guys, yes, happy Friday. It's been a fun week. I'm going to tell you guys a little story. So I'm in California, and they just lifted the mask mandate. Now, I still wear my mask at school, and I'm all about staying safe. And for those that want to keep wearing masks, of course, I encourage you guys to keep wearing masks if that's what you guys want to do. Let's not make this political here, folks. I want to tell you guys a very important story. So I'm all about, whatever level of safety you guys want to take still in this age of COVID. But I'll tell you what, folks, as an educator, and I work with first graders, and I got into the classroom and I got to see a lot of my students' faces, full faces for the first time ever. And it is very heartwarming and touching. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. It has nothing to do with comic books or why we're here today, but to see a bunch of little six-year-olds and to see their face and their smile with their missing teeth or whatever the case may be, it just made my week. I just wanted to share that with you guys. All right. Few things that we got going on. I'm going to make a huge announcement and give a big round of applause and props to someone. And that is Tony Trombetta, president of EGS, for making a huge announcement this week. If you guys haven't caught my video, check that out. There's a link in there to EGS's YouTube. It's down below in the description here too. So you guys should make sure you are subscribed to the EGS YouTube. They made a huge announcement. I don't have an EGS slab next to me right now, but they just announced that they are getting their own custom proprietary cases. So that's going to be rolling out over the next few months. I'm so excited for them. I already have some books out to put in an order for when they get those new cases. I also have a book there right now. So I just wanted to say a huge congrats to Tony and EGS for making that happen. It's absolutely huge. Paul, what's going on, Paul? Let's see. Okay, so what else is going on? I am still running this contest for this awesome Spectacular Spider-Man number 64, 9.6 CGC Signature Series, signed by Ed Hannigan. I just released a video today that you could go watch, comment on, make sure you're subscribed, click the like button and the notification bell to have a chance to win this book. There's a couple more out there as well. I will probably run this for one more week, which means there's probably going to be one or two more videos that you can watch, like, and comment on to give you a chance to be entered and to win this awesome book. And once that happens, I will be announcing my last grand prize giveaway, which I'm going to do in a live stream. All right. So let's see what else is going on. Oh, I do want to say, keep my partner and co-host partner in crime, Jeff from Combo Book Cannon, in your thoughts and prayers. Send him some good energy. He is under the weather right now. We don't know if it's COVID or not, but just send some good energy out to him. We don't know if there's going to be a Combo Book Cannon show. Jeff or I will keep everyone posted. We are planning to have a special Easter Sunday show at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. But if Jeff is still not feeling well, that most likely is not going to happen. And hopefully from there, we'll see you next week. But keep a lookout for that. Let's see. Anything else before we get into it? Other than just, 6 p.m. tonight, guys. Less than a half hour away. Whatnot. Live sale. I got a huge long box of comics right next to me, ready to go. A lot of bargain stuff tonight. There's some keys in here, not a lot of huge big keys, but a lot of bargain stuff, which is always fun for any collector that's, looking to fill some holes or get some good deals on some books. As I always say, if you go to my profile on the Whatnot app, and again, the link's below for you guys to sign up. If you use that link, you can get $10 off your first purchase. Find me there. I'll show you guys. You go into my profile, find me at Journos Comics. You go into my profile, you'll see my little, logo, and you'll see my upcoming show. And you could go there right now. You click on the show, and then you see this little price tag right down in the corner there that says 111 on it. You click it, and then you can see auction items, buy it now items. You click the buy it now, and you can see all those items that are up with a buy it now price. You could go right now and buy any buy it now items beforehand. I guarantee that my sticker prices will beat all the major online competitors. Once we go live, all of those auction items, one at a time, buy it now items, one at a time, go up for sale as an auction while we're live. So, Trev, what's going on, Trev? All right, everyone. I hope to see you over at the Whatnot sale, but let's take some time here to do what we're here to do. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. So this is a new segment that I first rolled out a couple weeks ago now. It's been really awesome. This doesn't have to be comic book related. Of course it can be, but I want you guys to come at me with anything that you got. Like I say, keep it, keep it away from being extremely disrespectful or, X-rated. Let's keep it, within that frame of things. But we're going to have at it, guys. So here we go. We got 20 minutes about on the clock for you guys to ask me anything that you want to ask me and for me to give you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So let's see who's got the first question. West Coast. Hey, look, man, if it gets rough, I don't know. I might sell my soul and start selling thumbnail NFTs. That's funny. Jacob, what's going on, Jacob? All right, Dale says, Chris, what's happening with the new Flash movie? Your thoughts? I don't think anything's happening with the new Flash movie. I don't think anything's going to happen to it, at least at this point. I think we're going to get it. And I have my fingers crossed that it's going to be a good movie. Michael Keaton coming back as Batman. That's probably one of the biggest things that I'm excited for when it comes to the DCEU over the last however many 9 years. It's seeing Michael Keaton come back as Batman, Bruce Wayne. I can't wait for that. All right, bottom tier says, I'm curious. Did you ever struggle internally with beginning to sell comics? Worried how it would make you look? Worried you're going against yourself? Dan's in the house. What's up, Dan? Okay, before I get to Dan's question, let's get to bottom tier's question. That's a great question. I will say no, I was never worried about how it would make me look. Although I got a lot of people coming at me like, oh, I'm a sellout, I'm this and I'm that. I don't care. I care less about what other people think about me selling comics. Okay. What I do care about is my integrity, though, in that I make sure that I want to be perceived with the same integrity. But if I'm being honest and transparent and doing all I can do, and people still want to, judge me and call me a sellout or call me names for selling comics, then I don't care about them and I can't worry about them. Now, did I struggle internally with beginning to do it? Yes, but not for those reasons. Only for the reason of I didn't know if I would be able to do it. Like I didn't think I'd ever be at a point where if I have comic books come into my possession, how in the world will I be able to let them go? Because I'm such a hoarder. But we evolve. When you got kids and you got bills to pay and Journos Comics is a brand and you got to build on that, and you think that one day you might want to own a store, you got to make that jump. And I'm glad that I did. It's like getting on a roller coaster for the first time or getting on an airplane for the first time. And, you got all those nerves and the anxiety. I don't know if I can do this. I'm kind of freaking out. But then you do it and you're like, okay, I can get used to this. I can get used to this. So, yeah, good question. Dan asks Xbox or PlayStation. Dan, none. Neither. I'm a Nintendo, Super Nintendo, or a Sega Genesis, or Atari 2600. I can't pick. Look, my kids had an Xbox growing up, and then my oldest son just recently bought a PlayStation 5 with his own money. And I played a little bit here and there, but like I think I said last show, like I have them download like Pac-Man and stuff and Centipede on the Xbox. You can buy them for like $3. That's what I play. Mikey, what's going on, Mikey? All right, BBB. What's your thoughts on Halloween movie franchise? I was never really into horror, BBB. I know I seen the original. I've seen a couple when I was young. I have no thoughts on them. None at all. That's all I got for you. I mean, I really enjoyed the Freddy movies because they were more like psychological thrillers, but yeah, sorry, man. I just was never really a big horror fan. All right, Second Stream Marvel, what's going on? Yeah, Gwen, I hear you. I know that's how I felt, and I still am, Gwen. My books that are in my personal collection are in my personal collection. I still keep them separate. There's no way, unless I am really hurting for money, I'm not touching my PC. You're next. Batman Beyond the White Knight, #1. Will it be a hit? It's been a hit. I haven't read it, so I can't really speak to it. I think a lot of it has to do with the story. Obviously, Batman sells, so it's a hit right now because it's been on the top 10 for 2 weeks or 2 or 3 weeks. X11, Chris, what challenges do you think Tony will have in front of him now that he has new cases and he is about to take all of CGC and CBCS's customers seriously, though? Logistical hurdles, areas of focus. Wow, great question, X11. Tony is in the house. EGS, what struggles? So, okay, there's going to be, look, there's two sides of the coin here. One side is EGS is going to silence the haters when it comes to, they're just, using a put it together comic slab. No more will they have that excuse. No more. But there's going to be the challenge to now have consumers perceive their proprietor cases as top tier comparable to CGC, CBCS. And, I can't wait to do a video once I get one in my hands and I'm going to do an honest review video. I can't wait to do that because I'm going to compare. I'm going to compare and we're going to see how they hold up. I'm very optimistic. I think it's really, now that you got the cases, I think EGS needs to continue to evolve their brand. I think they need to continue to evolve on the custom labels. take everything to the next level. I think one thing too is getting there. I think now that they have their own proprietary cases, they need to get their blue label out more to the public as well, because in my dealing with hearing feedback, I think a lot of people don't think that they have a standard certified blue label, but they do, right? So I think it's important for those customers that are into the graded market but don't care about the custom label. I think it's important for EGS to play their role side by side with CGC, CBCS, and even PGX at this point, saying, look, we have a competitive certified grading product and service. And that's one area where you look at, and I've always said this, EGS does not need to be CGC or CBCS. They need to be EGS. And a big part of what EGS does is the custom labels. It's a niche market that they are capitalizing on, and they need to continue to do that. But I also think it's going to be important to one area where they're going to really have to battle with CGC and CBCS is to show them that they offer that similar product of just that, uniformed, certified, graded comic book. So I think that's going to be important as well. I think they need to be looking ahead as well at, like you said, the logistical point of the supply chain, and which means now that from the manufacturer, from the case manufacturer, all the way to the customer's hand, of the book graded in the customer's hand, they really need to be forward thinking on how to make sure now, okay, if we are expecting business to grow, we need to realize how we're going to maximize on that new business, so EGS doesn't come into a situation similar to CGC and CBCS where now there's bottlenecks and wait times. Because one thing about EGS too is that makes them competitive is turnaround times. You do not need to wait quite as long at all for an EGS lab. So I think it's important for them to look at that as well and prepare. It's kind of like what Henry Ford did with the oh my God, I always brain fart with the guys, help me out here. But oh God, we're gonna come back to it. Tell me what he did. Because when Ford first started making cars, it took him like 1 week to make a car, and because of that, he had to charge such a high price point. But he created the oh my God. Guys, I do have a processing issue. I do. And that's why I get stuck on very easy words in processing. And it doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen from time to time. Assembly line. Thank you. Jeez. When he created the assembly line and said, I could go from making 1 car a week to making 4 cars a day. And it also cut costs for him. So now we can charge a cheaper price. Anyways, but that's forward thinking right there. So, but a lot of good things for EGS. Absolutely. Let's see. I know we only have a limited time as well, but I want to try to get to more and more comments, that is. All right, let's see. Where are we at? Tony, what comic book character do you think deserves their own movie who have not yet had one or has been announced? Well, when we're thinking about Marvel, man, I'm thinking about some X-Men. I'm thinking like Psylocke and Rogue, but we've seen them, even though it's been very minimal. So I think DC needs to do something with Lobo. And Bottom Tier is in the house. I know he's gonna agree with me there. When it comes to Marvel, man, they got so much, but I'm gonna go with the more obvious one, and say Quasar because of where the MCU is going. I think they're going to need to bring Quasar in, and I think it's going to happen sooner than later for sure. All right, let's see. Dale, I'm with you there. It's tough. Let's go. Nintendo 64. Yep. You guys want to hear a dumb story about Nintendo 64? What up, cousin? My cousin's in the house, folks. No way. I'm not that old. All right, lowbrow flea market plug and play for me. I'll tell you guys my Nintendo 64 story later on. It's going to break your guys' hearts. All right, let's see. Sag says, do you think Hollywood has too much control of Marvel's thought process now that Hollywood is seen as the ultimate goal in comics? Do you think Hollywood has too much control of Marvel's thought process now that Hollywood is seen as the ultimate goal in comics? Wow, that's a great question. No. Absolutely not. DC, yes, because you've seen it with executives from AT&T and Time Warner not understanding how to translate comic book characters into live action properties. Marvel, nope. You don't. In one word, well, 2 words, 1 name: Kevin Feige. As long as Kevin Feige is in charge, and that's why they put Kevin Feige in charge of the comic books as well. So I think that Marvel Comics over the last 10 plus years, comic book wise, they've struggled. I mean, they've had a lot of bright spots. You know, a couple of them being Miles Morales, Spider-Gwen. You know, there's been some good X-Men stuff over those 10 years. There's some questionable X-Men stuff as well. But they struggled a lot. And I think the way that things are going now, bringing Kevin Feige more involved in the comic books as well, is because they understand that Kevin knows how to work these properties. And I think over the next 5 years, with Kevin Feige's involvement, the comic book side of Marvel is going to actually speak to a larger market. And I think it's going to really help new comic book sales as well. I think DC's trying right now to do that same thing, and I'm hopeful for them too. But no, I don't think with Kevin Feige, you know, and Disney is really good at letting their properties, like you have, you know, everything that's under their belt now, with the big 2 being Marvel and Lucasfilms. You know, they let Kathleen Kennedy, they give them autonomy. And unfortunately, Kathleen Kennedy screwed up big time. And Disney finally came in and said, okay, we got to come in and handle some things. But they let her do her thing. She failed. Kevin Feige has not failed us yet, and he's going to keep running things, and I have faith in it. I have faith in that process. All right, we got time for a couple more questions, everyone. So let's see. West Coast Collectibles says that one of these companies should come out with a better case option. A $10,000 book should be in a better case than a $100 book. That's an interesting discussion point, West Coast, for sure. Mark Lineker letting me know assembly line. A few of you guys did. Thank you so much, because that was a brain fart. You guys see how behind I am. Serge, what's going on, Serge? I'm almost as bad as Newbie. Oh, is that when my brain farts? Apple, what's up, Apple? Good to see you. Let's see. Any more questions, guys? Can we get Owen Reese, Molecule Man, as a villain? Louis Logics, what's going on? All right, so guys, we have 7 more minutes until my Whatnot sale. So again, if you guys aren't following me, link is below. Click that link. If you are not signed up yet for the app and you do sign up, when you make your first purchase, you get $10 off. You don't have to purchase from me. That could be from anyone on the app. And remember, you go into the app, you find my profile, you search for me at Journos Comics, find my profile with my little logo, you click on the store, and you could go in there, or on the sale that is, right there. You can find buy it now items right now that you could still purchase before we go live. And I'll be putting everything up for auction once we go live. So I hope to see you guys there. We are starting in 6 minutes. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep running the YouTube live for the first about 15 minutes of the show so I can still direct everyone over there. So you guys can still hang out and chat up here while I begin my Whatnot sale. But let's see if we have a couple more questions. Mike Wallace says, is Mandalorian #1 going to be a good spec book? I think it's going to be a good spec book, yes. Will it hold value long term? That's a whole other question. We shall see. Swaggle. What's going on, Swaggle Hoss? Full truth, says Jacob. What do you think about Death of the Justice League? I haven't read it, so I can't think much of it. And this is what I want to drill home to you all. We can only critique and assume so much about a book or a story arc if we haven't read it. I got so much hate for telling people a few months back to don't call something lazy writing if you haven't read the story. So many people jump down my throat, unsubscribe from my channel just for making a simple statement like that, because another content creator came and made a video talking a lot of junk about a book, saying it's lazy writing, but I haven't read it yet. So I'm very hesitant to comment on it. I think if we look at what they're doing with the Death of the Justice League, they're doing two things. Well, I mean, they're doing one thing. They're trying to sell comics. Now, does that always work? No. But they're trying. And is the Justice League going to come back? Obviously. Nobody dies in comics and stays dead except for Uncle Ben and Gwen Stacy. And even Gwen Stacy's came back multiple times through the multiverse. They're coming back, and they're utilizing this time to put their new young characters on, push them into the forefront. And I think that's a good strategy. And I think it's good to bring these young characters in, try to get young readers into comics and into the hobby. That's fine. Is it good storytelling? I don't know, because I haven't read it. That's another, that's a whole other answer for you there. All right. Fedor, what is going on? Canada in the house. All right, one more question, guys. One more question. Let's see. Oh, Jacob, Nightwing. Absolutely, that's a good one. I think Red Hood, too. One more question. Swaggle's got it. All right. This is the final question. Let's bring this up on screen with the one and only Swaggle Rock, a.k.a. Swaggle Hoss. Tomb of Dracula #10 or Werewolf by Night 32, 5 years from now, which is the bigger book? Wow. Wow. Well, I don't have the numbers on me, right? I don't know the numbers off the top of my head. From what I remember, I do believe I don't know which one was bigger now that I think about it. I don't know which one was selling for more. Now, when we talk about 9.8 graded, that depends on census count, even though I tell people to don't get so caught up on census counts. When it comes to 9.8, census count, though, can definitely affect it, but they're from the same era, Bronze Age, blue chip keys. But, oh my goodness. Gosh, that's a tough one. Swaggle, I can't answer that, man. Look, what Oscar Isaacs is doing right now with Moon Knight, 3 episodes in, I think it's blowing people away, and Moon Knight is going absolutely crazy. But when Mahershala Ali, the homie Prince Ali, Hyro, by the way, guys, once he comes out as Blade, I will be able to say that I share the stage with Blade, which is truly humbling. When he comes out in the MCU and we see him on screen and he kills it, which I believe he's going to do, I think it's going to blow people's minds as well. So I think it boils down to this. Is Oscar Isaacs going to play Moon Knight for 8, 9, 10 years? And if he is, and we get the same caliber performance that we're getting from him as Mark Spector Moon Knight, that we get for Mahershala Ali as Blade, I think these books are going to go head to head. They're going to go head to head. If this is all we get of Moon Knight and it drops off and we get that awesome performance of Blade and Blade stays in the MCU and kills it, then I think Tomb of Dracula 10 is going to peak above Werewolf by Night 32. But if we have the similar things and they stay for the long term, both of them, these books are going to be going head to head for 5, 10 years to come. That's my humble opinion. So great question, folks. Thank you so much for an awesome show here today, Friday Night Live. Again, if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do so. I'm here almost every single day making content. I am going live now on the Whatnot app. Like I said, I will be staying live here on the YouTube for about 15 minutes while I start my show. So feel free to hang around. But right now, I'm dipping and diving into the Whatnot sale. Stream starts now. All right, we are live on Whatnot. Let's see, we got some folks already here. What's going on? A105, Snowbound, Green Ranger, Josh, GTF, Ninth Wonders in the house. A lot of awesome folks. Let's put the phone up, guys. Let's put this phone up. There we go. We good? I think we're good. All right, happy Friday, everyone. We got an awesome show here on Whatnot. I got a long box of books, as always, over here. We have a giveaway item. You don't need to purchase anything today to win this awesome The Boys #1. I tried to give this away before, and it wasn't claimed, so I'm giving it away to one of you guys. We'll give this away maybe in the first 15 to 20 minutes of the show. All you got to do is be following me here on Whatnot to get entered into winning this. It is The Boys #1, the Gem Mint Comic Tom MMC exclusive variant. So happy to be sending that to somebody tonight. So, guys, this is how it works here on my shows on Whatnot. I have a long box of books. The majority of them are available for buy it now, right now in the buy it now inventory. So you guys can click the little, the price tag icon, go check out the buy it now. While you're in there, if there's anything you can purchase for purchase price, have at it. But once I pull them out, they go to live auction. A lot of stuff tonight is going to be, a low, some $1, a lot of $2 starting prices at auction. But once they go to auction, they're no longer available for buy it now, of course. All night long, if you guys want to go into the buy it now inventory and recommend what you want to see, what you want me to pull out and auction off, please let me know in the comments. It is only me here, so I do my best to keep up with the comments as well. And just to let everyone know, we are still streaming on YouTube. If you guys aren't following me on YouTube or subscribe to me over on YouTube, I have an awesome channel over there where I make content almost every single day. Journos, comics, and pop culture. I'd appreciate it if you could give me a subscribe over there. I would love to have you. We have some contests going over there for some slab books right now as well. But how about we get into some comics? Comics. How about we get into some comics, folks? Let's just do it. All right. So again, everyone tuning in on YouTube, find me on the Whatnot app at Journos Comics. Mike Hags, hello again. Gee, great. All right. Do we have any suggestions to start off the show tonight? Hello, everyone. All right. Suggestions. Anybody? Not yet? Well, keep them up. Keep the suggestions coming. We're just going to go ahead and get started, guys. What are your favorite characters? What do you guys want to see on the Whatnot sale tonight? Let's start off with, we got some lots, a lot of good bargain lots today too. Let's start off with some Action Comics. How about some late silver, early bronze Action Comics? This is Action Comics number 397. This is in a VG 4.0. And we're going to start auctions off at 30 seconds. And we're going to do starting bid of $2. And here we go. Oh, did that run? Uh-oh. All right, technical difficulties on the Whatnot app already, folks. Guys on YouTube, it's AT&T. They always do it to me. Always. AT&T. If you guys are hanging out in the Whatnot show, hold tight. I'm popping back in. Give me just a moment here. All right, guys, we're live. We're back. I apologize about that. We should be good now. We should be good. So let's get back to starting this off. Yeah, D-Mac, we're good. I think we're good now. Sorry, guys. We're getting the show. I'm glad it started in the beginning of the show instead of later, right? All right, we're going to start off with some late silver, early bronze Action Comics. Boom! There we go. We're going. We're live. Action Comics number 397. $2 starting bid, 15 center. In a nice VG 4.0. Starting the night off. Whew, that kind of scared me for a minute. All right, we got one bid. $2 for some 15 center right now. That's the score. CJV. Right on. Congrats. $2. Thank you so much. $2, 15 center. All right. Now, yeah, frozen like Lambo. Any suggestions, folks? Keep it up. Keep it up through the night. Let me know what you guys want to see. Like I said, you can check out my Buy It Now inventory. You can purchase it for Buy It Now. The Star Wars 2. My signed Star Wars 2. Signed by George Lucas. Do we want to run this? Who wants me to run a Star Wars 2 VG Plus signed by George Lucas? Let me know. All right, let's see. Spider-Man. All right, let's do some Spider-Man. What do we got for some Spider-Man? I don't have too much Spider-Man tonight, but guys, I'm going to, in the next couple of weeks, most likely, I'm going to be having a Spider-Man only sale. I'm also going to be doing a Batman only sale. Chief R's in the house on YouTube and Rob Phoenix. What's going on, guys? I'm currently live on the Whatnot app. Follow me over there. We're going to do an Amazing Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man number. Oh, did somebody buy this one already? I think somebody bought that one. Which one do we have? How about 213? There we go. This is a mid-grade. It's a VG Plus. It's got a nice crease right through here, but I think that's what took it down. Oh, yeah, two creases. But, I mean, it looks decent for its grade. We're going to go ahead and run it. Spider-Man, Bronze Age, 30 seconds. $2 starting bid. Amazing Spider-Man 213. I got it at a VG Plus. Marvel Goddess is here with a bid. Somebody made a joke. Good luck in the show tonight if you can outbid Marvel Goddess. That was hilarious. $4. 5 seconds left. Bronze Age ASM. Oh! Man, I thought it was done. CJV jumps in. Yeah, hey Rob, I think that was my internet actually on the whatnot. CJV taking another one. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Let's see. Do we have any more Spider-Man? Let's see what we got. A lot of the Spider-Man sold at the Buy It Now during, pre-show. I think I still have some Web of Spider-Man and some Spectacular Spider-Man. All right, let's do Spectacular Spider-Man. Let's see what we got. Spectacular Spider-Man number 46. Here we go. It's a nice higher grade, very fine 8.0 Spectacular Spider-Man number 46. We do have a giveaway tonight, guys. Just to remind you guys, the boys number 1 Gem Mint Comic Tom exclusive variant. Start auction. 30 cent, $2 starting bid. And here we go. Spectacular Spider-Man number 46. Very fine copy. 8.0. Guys, I do as much details as I can in the description of all my books. Grade, if it's a key of any sort. And then I'm as conservative as I could be with my grading. All right, we got a $4 bid, 3 seconds, CJV. All right, right on, CJV for $1 under sticker. Good job, good job. All right. Should we keep it up with the Spider-Man stuff? I don't see any suggestions. Oh, Trev said some Batman. D Barrick, what's going on? All right, let's do some more Spidey. And then we'll do some Batman. I got a little good amount of Batman tonight. Web of. And just to let you know, guys, when we hit 1,000 followers on Whatnot, I will be doing a slab giveaway. And to everyone joining on YouTube, if you're just joining, you missed the bulk of the Friday Night Live show. We are currently live on the Whatnot app. The link is below. If you don't have the app yet, use that link. You get $10 off of your first purchase. And then you can follow me at Journos Comics. Just hang out or, have a chance to bid on some awesome books. And you guys can still purchase anything that's available and buy it now, right now. One of my favorite Web of Spider-Man covers right here. This is a very fine copy. Web of Spider-Man number 7. Look at that Hulk cover. All right, we're going to start this one off at a $3. And here we go. $3 starting bid. Very fine 8.0. Awesome. Early Web of Spider-Man. I think this is a very overlooked run. It's got awesome. The story arcs in this book were absolutely awesome. Spider Dude's in the lead. What's going on, Spider Dude? Your next popped in. What's going on? Again, this is a very fine 8.0. And we got about 6 seconds left. Back up to 14. CJV jumping in. We got some Spidey fans, that's for sure, man. You can't. Spider-Man's my favorite. But this, I bet you guys are some Hulk fans too, because this is a Hulk cover. Is awesome. Mike wins. Right on, Mike. Thank you so much for that one. I need more Simple Simon. Viper GTS. What's going on? T-Mac, you guys are hilarious. You guys are absolutely hilarious. Let's see if we could do another Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Do we have another Web of? Nope, all the Web ofs are gone. Man, yeah, I'm telling you guys, a lot of my Spider-Man stuff sold pre-sale. But since we're on spider stuff, let's do a lot. Spider themed lot. And then we'll do some Batman, okay? How about some Spider-Gwen? All right, we got a Spider-Gwen 3-book lot. Let me show you what they are. They're all from the second series. We got issue number 12. And these are about very fine minus to very fine. So they're not near mint. This is number 6. And then we got number 25. 25, 6, and number 12. All right, 3-book lot. And we'll start this off at $3. 3-book lot of some Spider-Gwen. 12, 6, 25. Very fine minus to very fine. This is my favorite cover out of all of them. This is a nice one too, though. And isn't this Gwenom on this one? CJV takes another one. Congrats and thank you, CJV. Appreciate it. All right, we're gonna move on to some Batman, folks. And I'll tell you what, guys. We're gonna do a few Batmans, and then I'm gonna run the giveaway. We'll run the giveaway, okay? Let's see if we get a few more people to hang out. And again, you got to be following me here on Whatnot to be able to be entered in the giveaway. You don't need to buy anything, though. And I also have some random books that I'm going to be throwing in to give away. And keep in mind, you guys will receive a Journos comic sticker for all your purchases. Oh, also, guys, I forgot the book. Anybody that makes a purchase tonight will be entered into, you will be entered in to win a Wonder Girl #1 cardstock variant. I'm so lame. I can't show it off because it's over there and I'm not going to take the time. But just know, anybody that makes a purchase will have a chance to win that. And what I've been doing now is I run the randomizer and pick a winner before I send the books out. So the winner will get it in their package. Every purchase is one entry into winning that book. So just wanted to remind you all. All right. Let's do some Batman. All right. Before we bring up Batman, I'm going to let everyone on the YouTube know. We're going to sign out of the YouTube now. I really appreciate all of you guys that hung out for the Friday Night Live. But again, my Whatnot information is below. Come hang out. You don't even need to buy anything. Just come hang out, chill. It's still a good time. So thank you guys on YouTube. But I am logging off. Hope to see you on the Whatnot.